Whoa, 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 whoa. We got ourselves episode 19 of season 2 of the Average Bros Fantasy Football Podcast. It's just me, little old Michael here. No Tyler, no Anthony, both of them super busy. They been 69ing. They both got pink eye. It's terrible. But anyways, I'm here to go over the Thursday night matchup. Before we start, I'm going to go over a couple things just recently I seen that popped up. Rejoice if you have AJ Green. AJ Green seemed like he wasn't going to play. He recently stated that I don't know who gave 6 to 8 weeks as the recovery time. I'm going to be out for way longer than that. Then recently we got news that AJ Green is actually out of his walking boot and he's running. He's not trotting, not walking. He's running. So if you have AJ Green, that's pretty awesome. Keep him on the IR spot because he technically still is able to be on that IR spot. So keep him there as long as you can. If you don't have that, well, fuck. I still think it's worth burning a bench player for now. In other news, we also have Josh Jacobs, running back for Oakland. He is apparently super sick. He's apparently lost like 10 pounds. And he's been dealing with that groin injury. So if Jalen Richard is there, I think he's like 35% owned. Go ahead and go pick him up. That's a good little stash just in case he's not playing. It's kind of nice seeing Josh Jacobs get so much snap percentage and so much attempts per game. But if he's not playing this week, you can't put him in your fantasy team because, that's not how you get points. But let's just dive into it. We got the Tennessee Titans tonight are taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Titans are favored by 1.5 points. The total over-under is 38 points. So, low-scoring game. Historically, these two teams, when they play each other, it's pretty low-scoring. I don't know. Yeah, they're both just pretty defensive teams. Really quick, Jalen Ramsey recently, he got into it with Coach Doug Marrone screaming at him on the sideline. You'd see this a lot recently as these players just kind of scream in the past couple of years. Just freaking out at coaches. I know it's like an intense game. He said he asked for a trade, actually, that came out news that he said that. Now, it seems like he's going to play. Everybody's saying he's going to play, so I wouldn't be too worried about that on the defensive side. I guess it has nothing to do with fantasy, but, pretty interesting news, I guess. So let's start on Jacksonville's side of the ball. We've had Gardner Minshew, similar mustache to my own, huh? His a lot longer. He's got that is one interesting dude. I think his parents did drugs or something because this guy, apparently he was supposed to be named Beowulf. He exercise. He prepares for the game. He sits in his room in pre and post game. He stretches and works out in a jockstrap, just the jockstrap. So that's weird. He's not been doing too bad. I still wouldn't play him. He's not somebody I would be throwing in my lineup this week. It's someone to keep an eye on. You could hit that little watch button on ESPN app. Sometimes I do that just to get a little extra news and updates on the player. But yeah, interesting, but I wouldn't be playing him. Leonard Fournette, that's our guy. He hasn't been... His yards per attempt aren't very good. But I'll say this. He is... Let me pull up the stat really fast. I screenshotted it. Look, guys, I'm not a fucking memory bank, all right? There's things, and I don't remember everything, okay? But his snap percentage is up there in comparison to other things. So Leonard Fournette, first game, 86% and 97% of snaps over the last 2 games. The only other 2 players that are in the game that this much is Le'Veon Bell, which is literally the entire Jets offense, and Christian McCaffrey. So if you got Leonard Fournette, I think I grabbed him in the league I have him in. I grabbed him around the first end of the third round. So if you grabbed him early, that's pretty awesome. I do think it's going to be tough against this Titans defense. These, like I said, historically, these are low-scoring games, but you're playing Leonard Fournette either way. He's been also getting a little bit more involved passing game, so you have that upside too if you're in a PPR league. Now, for the receiver side of things, I think the only plays, and I see these as flex, like wide receiver 3 plays, is DJ Chark could be possibly somebody you could throw in there, or I would say, if anybody, D.D. Westbrook. Sorry, guys. I'm just out here with these burps. But these are the two other guys I wouldn't mind playing, but I wouldn't be confident. These are just kind of flex plays, like I said. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, last week D.D. Westbrook only had 1 reception for 3 yards. That's not what you want. Obviously, previously against the Kansas City. Now, yeah. So I would be tempering expectations on D.D., maybe DJ Chark. He's been hyper targeted by Gardner Minshew, the rookie quarterback. Crazy thing about Gardner Minshew actually also is he didn't even want to play quarterback. He wanted to follow Coach Saban and try and become a head coach. So maybe we'll see this crazy guy. He's actually Gardner Minshew the second also, and there's no Gardner Minshew the first. He's just the second. So that's pretty weird. I started looking him up instead of what I'm supposed to be doing. While I'm looking this up, Jags defense. I don't mind Jaguars defense. Mariota's been throwing interceptions left and right. He really he's kind of a fuck up quarterback. I think they're gonna move on from him and start Ryan Tannehill at some point this season, especially if he pulls this game. Now, so yeah, Jags defense, maybe DJ Chark. That's Leonard Fournette, maybe Westbrook, just because he's their main guy there. All right, we'll switch over to the Titans side of the ball. What do we got? Marcus Mariota also has a sweet mustache, just like Gardner Minshew. Am I playing him? No. I don't think you should be starting Marcus Mariota. Maybe if you're in a quarterback. No, not even that. Because, listen, this is, like I said, division game, low scoring, not going to be a good matchup for our boy Mariota. If you got Derrick Henry, I'd feel I wouldn't feel crazy confident, but in these previous division matchups, I think last year Thursday night football game, he ran the 99-yard touchdown. I think he had like 4 touchdowns in one game. Pretty crazy. I think he had like 40 points fantasy-wise last year during this matchup. Now, do I think he's going to get 40 points for you this week? No. Would I be playing Deion Lewis this week? No. Derrick Henry, me, Anthony, and Tyler are all not big fans of this guy, but he seems to be showing up this year pretty decently against some not bad defenses. The Browns' defense is pretty good. So, I would be excited about Derrick Henry. That's about it. Now, there's only one other person I'd be decently excited about playing or okay playing is Delaney Walker. I've noticed that when you have these good defenses, a lot of times the only person you can throw it to is the tight end. And Delaney Walker's been pretty decent for you recently, and I would think this is the only matchup you're going to play him. Not the only matchup you're going to play him, the only person you're going to play in this matchup on the receiving end. I think you got Corey Davis. You might have went and picked up A.J. Brown on the waiver wire. I don't feel confident in putting any of these guys in. I know we said a little bit of D.D. Westbrook, that kind of stuff on the other side of the ball, but I wouldn't feel confident about it. Now, who I would feel confident in the Titans' defense. I like the Titans' defense. They've put up some pretty decent points these past 2 weeks. I think they put up a pretty decent amount of points in the week 1. Division game, low scoring, 38 over under. That's insane. That's super low. Average over under, by the way, is like 45. So 38, pretty low. I could expect Gardner Minshew, rookie quarterback, screwing up, getting sacked a couple times, throwing an interception maybe. I could see some defensive touchdowns in this game. That being said, I think that's all I got for you guys. What else was I going to talk about today? I don't know. This is a short little mini podcast for you. Nothing crazy. Just wanted to get some content out there for Thursday night game. Get you a little pumped, whatever. To be honest, this might be a punt fest. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised. If I'm a betting man, I put money on the Titans. Titans have won the past freaking 4 matchups against the Jaguars. So, yeah. That's all I got for you. If you liked this, give us a star, give us a rating on Apple Podcast app, 5 stars. Leave us a review. That helps us always. If you want to go check us out on Instagram and you need any help on a little bit of advice, who to start, who to sit this week, go check it out there. Oh, one more thing. If you have any of these players in your flex position, if that little flex spot, please move them over to the running back or wide receiver spot. You say you have Derrick Henry, or say you have Leonard Fournette, and he's your third running back. Take him out of your flex, put him in that RB1 or RB2 spot. The last thing you want to do is have someone get injured going into this weekend, and you're stuck only playing a running back or only playing a wide receiver because you have them out of your flex spot. If you have that flex spot open on Sunday, you're able to throw in whoever, running back, wide receiver, tight end even. So keep that flex spot open this game. Do not have someone in there going into the Thursday night game. Rookie move. And here's the thing. You're part of the Average Bros Fantasy Football Podcast now. We don't like rookie moves. We don't like Gardner Minshew moves. We don't like, you know what I mean. Who else is a rookie? Can't even think. I don't know. Anyways, don't do that, you idiot. All right, that's all I got. Like I said, hit us up on social medias. All the links for our social media descriptions are down below. So go check it out. Thanks for listening. Bye. Huh.